Hey guys, it's Mickey Foley005 and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Negative Creep by Nirvana. Before I tell you this is the song's in drop D, so it basically means the top string instead of E. D string is to D. So here it's a little lower than usual. So this is lower than the sliver tuning. So D, A, D, that's the higher octave, G, B, and E. And like I said in the sliver guitar cover, just get like an electronic tuner or just tune it by ear. One way you can tune it by ear is that this will sound like a power chord. So if you strum this, just open, it'll sound like a power chord. Or you can just hit the top low E string, the low and the high D string, I guess it should kind of like sound similar, just in the lower or higher octave. So that's a way to tune. It will sound like this if it's on D. So anyway, I'm going to teach you how to play Negative Creep. This is one of my favorite Nirvana songs. It's one of the heaviest Nirvana songs. It's pretty tricky in the beginning. So the way I started, it starts off with some feedback. So what I do is like I hit the guitar like this. So then I put on Distortion. So I go like click Distortion. It kind of has some feedback. That's kind of how it starts. You don't have to do it. So the way it starts, it sounds, when he plays it live, he doesn't palm mute it, but in the studio version, which I'm trying to teach you, he palm mutes. So I'm going to try to get closer to you. So first of all, he palm mutes. If you don't know how to palm mute, just put your like palm like over here and like put it over the string. So instead of this, you get this sort of sound. So he palm muted, and it starts off the distortion. Right after the feedback, he goes into this. So basically how that goes, it starts, this is pretty tricky because I do it like down picking, that's really hard. You can just do it like this to make it easier. So it starts with the third string. You slide the third on the E string. You can either play it from only the top E, or you can play the E and D combined. So instead of sounding like this, it'll sound like this. I just do both, kind of. So you can slide from either one you want to do. You slide from the third fret of the E string, the low E string, which is the D, and slide all the way to the 12, like this. So this is it slow. So fast, it sounds like this. Sometimes I know it's hard to kind of hear the sliding. My guitar isn't good with hearing the sliding, but I am sliding from the 3rd to the 12th fret on the low E or the E and D to combine. Either way, so basically you do it till like this. So it goes like this. It basically goes from the first verse, and then he says, "Oh, Negative Creep," when he sings. So this is it for the verse. So it's basically just going like this, from the 3rd fret to the 12th fret on the low E string, or E, A, and D all combined. So it goes like this. So and when it starts getting to the verse, like in the verse when he says, "This is going to be," so right when it says, when it stops, the drum stops, go like dun, drone or something like that. He first does a bend, I think at the 5th fret, and kind of palm mute it. Like, you don't have to palm mute, you could just be like, actually you don't have to palm mute it, and then just go do a bend at the 5th fret. So it goes like this. And then goes back to the, and the next bend is at the 12th fret on the low E string, and then it goes back to, and then does a bend at the low E string at the 1st fret, and then he does And then he starts to opens up the E, A, and D string and starts to go like. And that's getting ready for the chorus. And the chorus first starts on the 5th fret of the A string, and then put your other fingers on the D and G, and it goes like this. And then you slide all the way down to the 3rd fret of the A string, D and G, with your other finger on that. So it goes like this. And then you do, this is like a power chord, but an easier version with the D, and you put your full finger like that. No power chord sort of shape, just your one finger. And this is on the 4th fret. And you just put it down on the E, A, and D string and go like, so it goes like this, sounds like this so far. And then the next one is to the 7th fret with the E, A, and D string. You can do it like this also if it makes you comfortable. I just do it like this. So it sounds like this. I'll do it slow. The next thing starts on the 3rd fret of the A string, and then the 3rd fret of the A string, just the A string, goes like, then go all the way with your 2nd or 3rd, 4th finger, whatever, or pinky, whatever, to the 6th fret of the A string. So just hit it twice, like, so it's like, just, you first hit this once, the A string, on the 3rd fret. And you hit this twice on the 6th fret. And then you hit this, the 3rd one back. And then you do a 0, you do an open string. So, so it kind of like goes back to the 3rd one, or you can just do, yeah, or you can just do, and then just an open A1, and then you go back to doing the, so it's basically 4th, no, not 4th, 5, 3, then 4th on the EAD, 7, 3, 6, and basically that's it, and you keep doing it several times. So this is how long it goes for. You know, this isn't palm muted at all, this part. The next part just goes back to the palm muting. And I think this, the first bend is at 12th fret. And it goes back to palm muting. It's like the 3rd fret. You can just do random bends here and there. Palm muting. The bend at the 1st fret. And then it goes back to the, you lift your palm up from palm muting into going back into the chorus doing the, and if you just go back, if you forgot about that, it just does that same exact thing, and it goes back, and after you're done with the chorus, it does it for the same amount of time. You go back, after the chorus, you do the palm muting again. And you do a bend on 12th fret when he says, yeah! To match his vocal notes, and then it goes back to 3 to 12 again. Just so you know, we're going from the 3rd fret to the 12th fret. And then does bend at the 5th fret when he does drum, and then does the third to 12 thing again. And then he does the first fret bend again. You can palm mute it if you want, but actually don't actually. It sounds better when you unpalm mute it. So it's a bend at the first fret on the E string. So far we have, then he says strong, didn't you go with that also? And just do a random bed there. I don't really know what bend is there. And then you open it up your palm again to the open E, A, and D string, and then you go back to the chorus on the A, on the third, on the fifth. On the 5th fret, and your fingers on the 7th fret when you do the power chord on the E, A, and D. And you basically keep doing that until the band stops playing. This is a unique song because instead of just stop playing, going like, stopping like that, it literally just fades out. He does the studio fade effect, so you just keep playing until it lowers down and just like randomly stop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's first just the palm mute. It's first just like tap your guitar, put on distortion, makes a little feedback effect. I'm not sure exactly what he did, but it works for me like that. And then you do the palm mute. You can either palm down like this, like the Metallica style, or just go like this. Live he plays like this. You can play like that if you want, but palm muting it sounds more accurate to the studio. But if you want to play more accurate to like the live version, just don't palm mute. He palm mutes for the first like few notes or whatever. So anyway, yeah, that's it. It's just 3 to 12, and obviously the whole entire song is distorted. I'm just showing. So yeah, just remember this is on drop D. The top string is a D. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks. I'm sorry if this sounds a little confusing. I'll try to get my positions better. My tripod is so low as it goes. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So bye guys, and I hope this helped you. I usually always mess up saying that, but I got it right this time with this song. And yeah, if you like this video and it helped you out, click the like button, maybe subscribe. I'll make more covers, more tutorial videos, and just stuff, random music and microphone stuff. So yeah, bye guys, and drumming also. I just haven't did that since like March. So yeah, so bye guys, and I'll see you in the next video.